Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And no chance to turn and go. That one good forced a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check out.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard.
Come on. Ready?
They'll try and run it here. It's H.A. He's going to have the Saints first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stay on the ground with H.A. And let's give him about 4 on that one. J.C. Horn coming in from his quarterback spot to make the tackle.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Get it. Ready?
Once again, it's H.A. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, New Orleans. First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with H.A. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9.
Ready?
Here's a first carry for their running back. Finding space at the 15. And he's in! Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Makes the score Saints 7, Seahawks nothing.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Broncos. Panther 60. Panther 60.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. Trying to push the ball reception. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a give to H.A. Oh, he's behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Let's go. 7 Pirates.
Play action, it's Milrow. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Okay, ready?
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Check, hurt. Cougar 19. Ready,
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Now nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Warrior 70. It's 70 Ranger. Viking 18. Dragon 60. Go.
Now Milrow facing 3rd and long. Looking down the field, and the ball's incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ready.
From the 48-yard line, here is 2nd and 6.
Get it. Hawk 70. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
24-yard line.
On the 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. 19.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
Milrose pass. Caught by number 10. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. And a 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. The run up the middle, it's Welker. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds on what will wind up being the final act of this opening quarter. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Go, Rig. Go. Let's go. Johnny Lions.
Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
On 3rd and goal, Mike, they make an interesting decision. They keep the ball on the ground, thinking they have enough power up front to just push this one in. Instead, they find themselves going backwards. Brings up 4th down.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt. But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He's got some space past the 20. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35. That was good for 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A run up the middle with Achan. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
Brings up second and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a third down and 4. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 41 yards.
Ready, set.
So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18.
Get up.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Now out wide to Achan. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
Second and 5.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Come on, set. Pass to 60, pass to 60.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up fourth down.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field.
A 31-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Saints state themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll start at the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Go, Reed, go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown.
Go.
The RPO. That one is is complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the RPO, he's just going to pitch this one forward. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head like he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 11.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go street. $60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Man in motion is Brown. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here's their punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. They're trying to get something inside the 10. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Oh, yeah, you got it. Pack 60.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
It is 3rd and long.
Hey. 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half.
The 42-yard line.
Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Track Cougar 19. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
1st and 10.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the jump. Get it. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.